Hello race, sim and RC fans. Racing 393 for finally part 5 finished my Tamiya Hotshot 2 Blockhead Motors build. So yeah, I say it's done. Yes, it is done. There's not much else I can do to it other than I've got to solder some bullet connections on the motor because they're not here yet, so they're just sort of fixed temporarily for now. The motor wires have been changed over. The battery lead on the battery is rather long, so I might do my own little modification and cut the battery lead down and put another connector on it. An easy job to do, because otherwise this wire here, it just sticks out. It's too long. I don't know. I mean, really, it should have gone, I don't know, not the other way. It's just, I don't think it's a very good design for the car. It's got hardly any shell, any body shot on it, so there's nowhere to hide the wires. But yeah, it's all done. We'll have a little running video towards the end, so it'll only be indoors. I'm not going outside now. Yeah, there's a little bit of interference with the servo when you switch it on. I'm not sure what causes that. Like it's a Sanwa. Is it a 493i receiver? Sanwa hand controller. It's got a Maverick speed controller, so it's, I don't know, it probably just wants a little bit of setup, I guess. So overall, what I think, now the build itself was really, really good. I very much enjoyed that. There is a few niggly bits about it, just the way that things have to go on in a certain order, and you can't just take bits off to change them or upgrade them. Now, the gearbox, super difficult. On my original Hotshot or my Hotshot, like I say, I've got the other half of the ball diff to put in, but to get to the gearbox, it's all got to strip down. I suppose that's the same with any car, if I'm honest, any radio controlled car, but it is particularly fiddly on this. All the aftermarket parts are on that I purchased, apart from the front diff, as I said in another video, is just the gear diff, standard, what you get in the kit, and the front drive shafts from the kit, because the upgraded drive shafts don't fit. They're too tight in there, so when you do the suspension up and down, it kind of binds up with the joint itself, because they're binding up against the axle. Not sure what that is, unless, like I say, maybe I need to find some front top force. I think a top force rear, maybe they don't fit the front, so I might need to look at that. You can just about see there, if I move it, you can just see I've got the aftermarket metal bumper, not the Tamiya one. I like that, that's nice. The roof done, so, and all the stickers are on. There's some I've missed out, some stickers, I just don't want to, there was some here that go on, you know, but I didn't really want them on there. Wheels and tyres, superb. Reek dyed the wheels, these nylon wheels. Really impressed with that. And the inside, the turning knuckles in here and in here, they're aluminium. So yeah, well happy with that. Happy that the way that the shell, I say fitted, it's not perfect, but then again, I don't have a body clip on it. It actually fits like that. It's just resting on there, and it's this that's holding it on, because you can take that off. I've got to sort of pivot it up or take it off to get this off. So yeah, it's not the easiest of kits to work on. It's probably one of the nicest builds around. And even though I wasn't too keen on those yellow shocks, there's people that say no, we red. They're exactly the same, aren't they? Red. But I have to say, I am well impressed at how I really have. If I blow my own trumpet a little bit, how I've made these shocks. Yeah, I'm very much impressed by that. They feel lovely and smooth and consistent on all wheels. No leakages. So the tips I spoke to you about in, I don't know, whichever one it was, part 1, it's going to be part 2 or 3, isn't it? I would sort of follow those tips because they seem to work. Done some detail on the driver, but like I've said, he's hidden. Can't really see him. I put a little Tamiya sticker on there, and there's a little one on the back. Towards the back of the car, just there. Overall, enjoyable and a very good looking kit. Come on, I mean, it's a Hotshot 2. It's not the Hotshot 2 original, but it's better. There's a lot of differences on this than what the original Hotshot. You know, the hot, I don't know what you call that, Hotshot 1 or just Hotshot. Enough differences to warrant having both. Now I have got both. I think I will do a running video outside once the weather warms up a little bit, and I'll use both cars. We'll take both out and just compare. They're on different motors, and they'll probably have different batteries in them. Unless I do a one run with one battery and then change it and put the other one in. Don't know yet. It's not much of a problem, is it? Yeah. Let me know what you think. If you've got one, have you built one? Are you getting one? Are you upset that it's not an original Hotshot 2 livery and layout? You know, with the red shocks, body, and everything like that. Are you upset about that? If so, why? Why do you not think that the Blockhead Motors edition is worthy of a Hotshot 2 release? Is there a reason? I personally don't mind. Actually, I think it's very good. Would I want a Hotshot 2? Probably. Before this come out, maybe. But not now that I've got this. I don't need a Hotshot 2. So if you've already got a Hotshot 2, then you don't need this, do you? I mean, unless you're collecting the Blockhead Motors franchise cars. I don't know. Maybe that's a different way to look at it. But let me know your thoughts on that. Car running, have a little indoor run, and we'll go from there. So here the car is all done. I'm still waiting for some bullet connections for the motor. I've ordered them, but they're not here yet. But everything's done. It's all on. It's all liveried up, stickered up, as you can see. I can't do it indoors too much because there ain't enough room, but got plenty of power with that motor in it. And there we have it then. So the camera did survive. Typical, eh? You can't run these indoors. Not like this. It's ridiculous, stupid idea. Don't run them indoors. It goes well. Turns one way more than the other. Again, it's probably a little bit of tracking. It is tracked, but I'll have a look at that. But it's certainly got some punch. It is on the standard pinion, remember, so I will change that pinion because those aluminium pinions are shocking. They're bad. They'll just melt and create pace and shoot all your gears up. So I definitely won't be using that pinion. I can't remember how many teeth it had now. So now 17 or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I've got plenty of pinions on that pitch. The same one or even just slight one tooth up, because there is enough room to adjust the motor in there. So I'll put that on before it's used in anger. Yeah, enjoy that. It goes well. Got to fit the motor wires on permanently, properly. Maybe do, and I'll definitely do something with the battery wire because it is too long. But it's certainly got plenty of punch. I'm not sure what turn motor that is. Maybe I'll do some research so I've got some information before we do an outdoor running video. And I'm hoping, well, I'd like to take both Hotshots with me, this one and the original NiMH Hotshot. Yeah, so pleased with that, all works. Finally, after part 5, we're done. I hope you enjoyed that series. I've got many other kits that I haven't built. Got the other Tamiya one coming soon, the new one that they've got, the new buggy. So that probably will be maybe that will be the next major build video. I've still got some tinkering to do on some other cars, mainly that M05 chassis. So yeah, there is some bits and pieces to still do to the original Hotshot, but I think it'd be good to compare the two. They're different enough to warrant that. We'll take them out. There is a video on my channel of the original Hotshot. It goes really well, but we just sort of put them side by side, and we can go from there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give me your thoughts on everything I've said. It'd be nice to hear back what you think. But there's, I'll link all four parts on the end of this video, so you can watch it all in a sequence. And I hope to see you soon. Again, thank you very much, and bye for now.